Okay guys, I'm going to try this for the third time and see how long it lets me. My thing might be full. Here is my chamomile growing, just little bits and little bits. Here is my peppermint. And there is my lemon balm with my rosemary. Coming around the table, Mandy stopped at the store last week and she was able to pick me up these herbs: basil, cilantro, mint, rosemary, beautiful rosemary plant, and Italian parsley. So that's what works out for that real quick. And then here is the rosemary that I grew from seed, finally starting to show to look like rosemary. This is mullein, plant that grows out in the yard. We're taking the flowers off of it, and then we're going to make some kind of eardrops. So if you have an earache, you can use the eardrops. Alright guys, we are going to go out into the yard now. Here is Mr. Sam following in front of me. I watch where I'm going so I don't fall down on camera. Okay, got some weeds I gotta cut. But here are my pumpkins. Look how good they're growing. Beautiful, beautiful. Still don't have no little pumpkins on them yet, but keeps flowering and doing good. Even this one is starting to color in pretty good. It was in pretty bad shape there for a while, but look, it's cascading outside the garden. Right there are all my impatiens and my coleus and my calla lilies, all still doing good. And my, see if I can get over here without falling over something. There are my new impatiens coming up. We hope they look like these when they're done. Look, these are getting seeds and stuff on them. Maybe they'll grow back next year. Alright, we're going to go down to the chickens. Here are my turkins. They think every time I come out here I should feed them. Y'all want to be on TV today? Huh? You want to be on TV today? And there's my two little chickens. Poor little chickens, they always have trouble. And turkeys step right over top of them. I'll feed them when I'm done with this garden tour. Alright, let me take you over to the zucchini. Okay, here we are with our zucchini. I have one more zucchini doing pretty good that I'll be able to get off in a little bit. I don't really see any new ones coming on. I've got plenty of flowers, but them slugs have really played havoc on these leaves. But the beer is still there and it's still working, so I don't see any new zucchini coming on, but they might in a little bit. And here is my cucumbers. Look there. Beautiful cucumbers coming on. Got one down there. One up there. Yes, cucumbers, cucumbers, cucumbers. They just keep coming on. The munchers are falling outside of the thing, going along the ground, but they're getting all of them are getting cucumbers on them. So hopefully the slugs will leave them alone for the most part. Here is my squash. They're starting to get darker in color. And I think that is my other zucchini coming up. I planted some zucchini seeds in there thinking they were squash, which they are, but not the right ones. So if I have to transplant out those other ones, I will. Still nothing on my strawberries. My raspberries and blueberries. Or shoot, raspberries and blackberries. But look here. My cherry tomatoes have their first little flowers on them. So they're doing good. inside the greenhouse. Here is my one little parsley plant. It's trying its hardest to grow. Here is one of our plants, our roses that's growing. And there's another one that's growing. Here, these are still green, so they're still doing it. There's one that's growing good. So we've got, out of the plants, we've got 7 that seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see if any of these. Look, roots. Roots. I need to plant those. 3 more to be planted. I'll do that in the morning. And then some of these have green tops coming up on them. Where the other parts of them died, they're coming out in new roots. So that worked too. Alright, so let's take you into the garden. Okay, here are my mortgage lifters. Nice tomatoes on them. Look, I can pull these today. When we get done, I'm going to take all these off and take them in the house. There. All kind of good tomatoes coming on. More tomatoes. And look, guys, more of them I can pull off today. Oops, looks like a couple of them got holes in them. Probably give them to the chickens. Get them out before something else gets a hole in them. There is my strawberries. Got all kind of flowers on them. I don't know if I'll have any more berries or not, but maybe I'll have some new plants. Here is my beefsteak that I planted the seeds on, coming into flower. There is my sage, getting bigger. Basil, catnip, oregano, basil, oregano, and my lavender. I'm also going to pull up these radishes today. I think they're doing pretty good. I think I'll plant another set in, maybe 2 sets. Here are my beefsteak tomatoes. I got a couple of them that are coming into color. Just little old tiny ones, but that wouldn't have been what I thought beefsteak was, but that's all right. There's a couple more over here. So I'll take all of them off and let the windowsill finish reddening them up. And there is my onions. All kind of good onions. Letting the bottoms get bigger and bigger. There's my rhubarb. It's starting to do a little something, but it seems like every time the leaves get up, they brown up. So I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. Up here is my impatiens that I grew from seed. Ain't they pretty? Good job. Okay, let's walk around this chair. These are my green California Wonder Peppers. Look how big. Look, this one didn't even have nothing but a stick on it. And look at all the green leaves coming back out on it. So hopefully in a month or so, they'll all give me lots of good peppers. These are the yellow ones. These are the red ones. Oh, I forgot to show you my red one over there. I'll have to go take you back and let you see it. Marigolds. Cucumbers. There's one. There's me a baby cucumber. And there's more of them coming on, so that's good. There's my sunflowers getting tall. Yep. My poor old broccoli, I don't know if it's going to do anything or not. Sorry, yellow jacket. My cauliflower, something's eat all of it up too. Here is my pickling cucumbers. Look at that one. Look at that one. Yeah. I don't know if there's any more on there or not, but that's one. And there's some more coming on, so we'll have cucumbers. This is my, I don't know what, but it's flowering, so we'll leave it there for this year, and I'll put a different flower in it next year. This is supposedly my strawberries. Look how many's coming up, guys. So we'll hope that that's strawberries. Another experiment gone wrong. This is supposed to be green beans, but not a one of them come up. This is my grapes. I think I'm only going to end up with one grape off of them, though. I don't see any more. Maybe they'll have more next year. We'll see. And my cabbage, or my spinach, I took my cabbage up. It's one of those little plots right there. Those were my broccoli plants that I transplanted, but something's eat all the leaves off them. I'm going to leave them alone, see if they come back out with more leaves. There's my onions. Here is my beefsteak tomatoes from over here. Here's my cherry tomatoes. And my other beefsteak tomatoes. They haven't got any flowers on them yet, but maybe soon. And there are my zinnias. The four little plants that survived. There they are. Alright guys, that is this week number 11 of my garden tour. I'm hoping to try out some different bean seeds in this pot. I'm going to transplant take up the radish and put a new bunch in. And hopefully those zucchini will grow and I can transplant them into the zucchini pot and get me some more zucchini out of it. But right now I'm going to pick my tomatoes and what cucumbers I got that are big enough to pick. So we're going to call it a day for this week's garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, comment, share, and we'll be back next week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.